It's I don't like to put stress in myself, so I just look at it as a one more like one more fight to go. I know I'm aware that it's important fight for my career. If the most important fight in my career, this is what's gonna get me, another step higher. She's number 5 in the division. So I'm excited. I'm just been focusing on myself, getting better, making sure I'm healthy and everything so I can give the best I can in the cage without putting too much stress in myself.
How about Virna as an opponent? What challenges and is she the toughest woman that you faced so far?
Yeah, she's great, she has great jiu-jitsu. I'm sure she's been working very hard and I'm sure she has improved. And I hope I get to have the best version of Virna. I think that's really important for me, for my career, because that way I will get better, by having a better version of her.
Is there any specific way you want to go in there and take care of business in a couple weeks, or is it just however the fight presents itself?
I'm ready for whatever the fights presents to me, but of course my hands are gonna shine a lot, and my wrestling, and like once we hit the ground, also I have put so much time in jiu-jitsu, not just for this camp, but I started doing jiu-jitsu long time ago. So yeah, I just think it's a great matchup for me.
I remember talking to Irina before her title fight about Alexa, what it's like, being there and seeing what Alexa's done and what she's accomplished. How motivating is that to see somebody that train with, a teammate who's accomplished what she has?
I know Alexa, I don't know, before she was the champ, and I have always looked up to her. I started watching her when she started in Invicta. So now for me to have her, beside me, like to be together, to be in these trips together, to have her at the gym telling me stuff or training with me is just amazing. I look up to her a lot. I think she's doing a great job as a champion, the way she carries herself. So I get to learn a lot from her.
Team, or she's coaching the Ultimate Fighter, so your coaches are going to be seen, and not that they're not, because your coach is the coach of the year, but it'll be cool. It'll be a good experience that the world is going to see them.
100%. I'm so proud of them. They're doing a great job. They're leaving soon to do their second session today, and I get to train later tonight too. And they're super happy. It's an amazing opportunity, a great experience for for all of us. We are all learning. This is all new for us. So being together and being through this all together is amazing. It's really special.
Alexa mentioned that she wants to fight Valentina the Trilogy in the Sphere Mexican Independence Day. Is that, depending on seeing what happens in a couple weeks, would that be an ideal situation that you'd want to be in there for that card as well?
Oh, 100%. I would love to be in that card. It's gonna be a one thing in the Sphere, and Independent Day, and it's nuts. So of course, yeah, I would love to be part of it. But let's see what happens in this fight. Talk to my manager, talk to the UFC, see what they want, and go from there.
The only problem with that, knowing you, that's 6 months away, and you tend to get fights in. You might be able to get another fight in before then.
Exactly. I don't even know my fighting schedule, right? I just train and I'm ready, and they call me and I go do it.
What's it like? I mean, you have these records, the quickest turnaround between fights, and the first woman to win 4 fights in a calendar year. Do you even look at it like that, or you're just, they give me a call, if I'm healthy, I'm willing to get in there, and I'm gonna go fight.
Yeah, I'm taking advantage of myself, of my body. Right now I'm healthy. If I can do it, I'm gonna do it. We have, as a fighters, we have such a short window of doing this. So of course I'm all in. You know, if they call me, I was thinking, I'm like, oh, I don't know if there's a strawweight this weekend, but I was like, oh, how cool that will be if I get to fight this Saturday and then a few weeks later I get to, you know, fight in New Jersey. I know it's not gonna happen. It's probably not the smartest thing to do, but you know, I love this so much, and if I'm ready, if I'm healthy, I'm training, why not?
4 wins in 1 calendar year. It's actually you're ahead of the pace with your first fight this calendar year. Is 5 a possibility in 2024?
To fight 4 times or more?
Well, you did 4. You won 4 fights, and you didn't fight till April last year, so you're actually ahead of the game. Could you do 5 this year?
Oh, you know, if the things line up, if everything lines up, and I'm not, as I say, I'm not planning anything. It just happens. And you know, the UFC sees that I'm working all the time, so they ask me, and I just take them. So if I'm healthy, that's the only thing. Then yes, 100%. I would love to have 10 if I can. It's still
No.
early.
I know you're not looking past Virna and you don't want to look too far down the road, but realistically, 2024, Loopy Godinez could be fighting for a title in the strawweight division. Do you even think about that? You're so close.
Yeah, I am so close, but I'm also really focused on this fight. I'm taking a fight at a time, and I do see myself as a champion, and I do see myself fighting for the belt soon. But right now, the main, and the most important thing is this fight in March 30th.